Please! You have to stop them! But you mustn't kill them. They're not bad Moogles, Kupo. They're just misguided. A gentle, no, firm thrashing is in order. Yes, but no.
Calm yourself, Kuplokop. Can you not see he hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray forgive his witless outburst, sister. Oh, most grateful am I that you have come, me dear, and upon such short notice. Truly, Gridania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kuplokop has brought us news of a most unsettling development. It would seem that the good King Moogle Mog the 12th has returned to Eorzea. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Moogle mythology. Kuplo here would have me believe the former.
Oh, once upon a time we Moogles served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there, unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and with a literal endless supply of wine, Kupo. In spite of this, or possibly because of that last part, the gods eventually became discontented and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. So good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time has come to leave Kupo. The realm of man would suffice, he said, so all the Moogles should live there instead. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down. But good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his miraculous foresight be ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Kupo. He had a rope, you see. The longest one ever woven. He nobly held it while his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. And that is how we Moogles came to this land, Kupo. All of us except for good King Moogle Mog the 12th. May his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens, so that Moogle kind might at last know peace. Except that he has not remained in the heavens, from what I understand. That being your reason for contacting us, yes?
Oh, I'll bet he tried to tie the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Eorzea. The problem, Ida, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Moogle Mog the 12th is a myth made manifest via the means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in the summoning of their gods.
Wait, you're saying a handful of Moogles with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard and just sort of appeared? Would that even work? What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. With Garuda humbled and the ultimate weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to take so drastic a measure?
Might that not in itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought up to the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by the heroics of a chosen few. To you, who braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace would doubtless seem a welcome respite. But those who had not the power to defend themselves were those who spared by another's grace. This is merely the calm before the storm. I'm thinking Moogle God were afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that the things may not end so well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes come what may.
I assure you, the Moogle Guard only want to protect the forest from outsiders and from losing their homes for merely being away for 45 days. But ever since the return of good King Moogle the 12th, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they started to get a little carried away, Kupo. Urging on a lot, in fact. Housing drives people to crazy things.
Like the sylphs who summoned Ramu, you mean?
We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Moogles in a manner similar to that of a primal.
We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, it is our belief that he poses a threat not only to Mooglekind, but to the Gridania as a whole. Thus do we beseech you, Meteor, confront good King Moogle the 12th, and drive him from our midst.
Absolutely.
Humbly I do thank you. The sanctuary of Moogle's god and their liege lord is concealed by magical wards. Brother Asumiyan of the Conjurers Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel ere you proceed any further.
King Moogle is like one of my favorite trials in the game from the early game. Like the next time I liked a trial like more than King Moogle and just how it was is like probably Stormblood. I really like the Stormblood trials. Suki was the first trial after I switched to tanking, and so it's always had a fondness in my heart. It's also just a great trial. Like the black and the white mechanics are just awesome. Not that they didn't have references. I mean, we'd already seen, like, the red and the blue in World of Darkness and stuff like that, but... So it wasn't totally new, it was just so well done. Oh, wait. Now I gotta go down and talk to Yoda, right? Yeah. I mean, Moogle is, like... As somebody who doesn't do ultimates and wasn't invested in the story, King Moogle would be, like, the greatest ultimate to me. And, like, the other phases could be, like, Blue Mage and Reaper and all of that. So, like... And I said that, when I was a guest on State of the Realm. And Mr. Happy goes... Like, he said something along the lines of, like, he couldn't think of anything worse. Like, he just, like, was, oh, God, please don't. And I was like, well, I just want to watch you do it. I don't want to do it. I just want to watch you do it. Be amazing. Be amazing. Imagine 20 minutes of King Moogle. It'd be awesome to watch. I don't know if it'd be fun to do. Alright. I forgot Gridania's all the voices that, like, need more water. Freaking Gridania. I'm ready. Oh, welcome, Meteor. Welcome. That you should be the one to face good King Moogle the 12th is of great comfort. To me, and to the elementals both. As I'm sure you know, the Moogles are not by their nature a warlike race. Yet, should the king be suffered to remain, it is like that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus, it does behoove us to defeat him quickly, before any lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparations you deem necessary to inform me when you are ready to seek the king. Oh, I'm ready. I don't need any of this crap. It's all junk. This is all like 2.0, 2.1 gear. Who cares? Because I have Poetics gear available, in theory, by the time I get other jobs here. Okay. Are you ready? I ran a lap around you. Here, we'll run a second lap. Okay, preparation's complete. You've selected Regicide. Oh, what a good course name. Oh, you have selected Regicide. Excellent. The wards bearing access to the King's Sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones, the self-same method employed 5 years ago when the King was first summoned to Eorzea. It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the Guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in our possession at the time. By the grace of the elementals, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion. Kublokop confided in me that he had been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Moogle God themselves, and wishing to not betray their confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry to the King's sanctum. Alas, I have not been able to do so, and dare not labor any longer for fear that the Moogles might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. We must needs the Kublokop keystones, Peter. Pray go to him, and beg his assistance. He awaits you at West Shore Pier, and press upon him our great need. I'm certain he will yield.
Oh. Is this a new character? Yes. I started a new character because not all things are in New Game Plus. A lot of the game is in New Game Plus, an ever-growing amount. But I didn't want to run the risk that I wanted to do a quest, and that particular quest was not supported in New Game Plus. So what I did instead, was, I started a brand new character, and it has allowed me to know that, like, I know exactly what I've done and what I haven't. It's also been really fun, because, like, I'm enjoying Endwalker lore, but tomorrow 6.15 drops and Arc Sidara with it, so I don't have time to enjoy Thavnair lore. Well, I know that I'm not skipping anything, because I can always get to it when this character gets to Endwalker. So I'm just going to blow through those quests, pushing the escape key, trying to take in as little information as possible, just to get those ready to do dailies, and then I'll go back through those quests if I want them on this character. So ironically, I've never been a all max level character, as my main approaches Omni max level for the first time. So I'm coming up on Omni 90. I was not Omni 80, 70, 60, or 50. This character is actually on its path to also... It's possible I finish Endwalker. Like, I finished Shadowbringers 58 levels from having all max levels. I was 58 off. It is possible that at the end of Endwalker going into 7.0, I am not only Omni 90 on my main, I'm Omni 90 on my story character. I don't know that I will be, but it's possible. So, I don't really know what Endwalker content looks like on a story character. I know getting to 80 because there's still job quests at 80. So, the last one, the final job quest. So I know getting all the classes to 80 is incredibly important. I don't know what encourages this character to keep every single class leveled to 90. But this character will at least be Omni 80 by the end of Endwalker. That's just going to be a lot of work. Alright.
So, how will you do it, Kupo?
Oh! He told you about that.
Well, if truly there's no other way, I'll do it, Kupo. Take the ferry to the Sweet Bloom Pier. I'll go on ahead.
Omni just means all. So when people say like Omni 90, Omni 50, Omni Crafter, it just means all. So Omni 90 means all max level. And Brian and I take it also to include 70 on Blue Mage and max level on Crafters and Gatherers. So, I assume we're going to Sweet Bloom Pier, not to the crafting?
I happen to be heading across the lake to Sweet Bloom Pier in the Shroud.
Well, yes, I do. Alright. Now, before I do this quest real quick, I am pretty sure... Oh, God. Oh, that just triggered.
Don't you dare lie to me, Kupo! I know what you are planning, and I won't allow it! Open your eyes, Kupo! The king will never be satisfied, no matter how many crystals you bring him. We offered you a choice, and this is how you repay us, by consorting with this Rothgar. Imperials, Guardians, Sylphs, you're no different than the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Kupo. Traitor to his king's Moogles, he plots treason against the crown. Enough! Kuplo Kop will answer for his crimes soon enough, and as all who will defy the will of good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may he forever reign forevermore, Kupo. The king is planning to purge the 12 wood of his enemies, Kupo. We've got to stop him before it's too late. There's no time for a tangent. But there is. There is time for a tangent. One second. I just want to talk about this. So, in Vilebrand, which is Lenosha, they drink rum and beer and mead. I believe these right here to be the only kept bees in the game, especially within ARR zones. I believe these to be the only bees I know of. When you see the amount of drinking that takes place in Limsa, there is no sugarcane. All sugarcane in the game, all sugar from the game, so even if it was beet sugar, would have to come from Gridania. I don't see any documentation that any of that naturally grows on Limsa, even though the climate might be right. So unless it's just an undocumented part of the space. And so, but they also drink mead, and I believe this to be the only source of honey. So, Gridanians are likely the source of all of the raw ingredients that aren't beer for Limsa. I just wanted to note that while we were near the bees. Alright. It's just something that I got off on a whole tangent while watching Eorzean Archives. So, maple sugar and sugar beets. Yes, sugar beets are Gridania. Maple sugar is, I believe, also Shroud. And so, the raw ingredients, I don't think come from Lenosha. I think that's all Shroud ingredients. So I think it's all imported. There are wild bees in Lenosha, but you're not going to have enough honey gathered from wild bees in Raincatcher Gully to provide the amount of mead that Limsa would consume. So, I believe the Shroud is providing all the raw ingredients for alcohol for the realm, other than beer. Is palm sugar from Lenosha, or is palm sugar also the Shroud? Yeah. Here we go. The entrance to the Thorns March is deep within the Bramble Patch, Kupo. If you take me there, I can nullify the ward, but be warned. The Moogle's guard is set traps to lure enchanted beasts. I can't hide from them, so you'll need to be ready to protect me. Kupo. Escort Kuplo Kop to the safely warded entrance. Safely to the warded entrance. Should you fail to defend him, or move too far away, he will return to Sweetbloom Pier, where you may rendezvous with him before trying again. Oh, game on. Wait. Keep going! You talking trash? Can you fly? Faster, Kupo! Faster! It said don't leave you behind. How do I know how fast you can go? What a silly way to do things. Alright. Come on. You gonna follow me? Faster, Kupo! Faster! You're the one that told me not to leave you behind. I would just go there on a mount. Oh, why isn't that a cone? Hate that it's not a cone. Alright. Easy. Where does it... Oh, there it is. Oh. Are you staying with me? Come on. Did you hear that? Keep going, Kupo. I'm waiting on you, dude. Escort quests are the worst, man. The worst. Faster, Kupo. I'm literally waiting on you. Come on, dude. Hurry! Hurry! Come on! Keep going! He's so naggy. Alright. Up, back. We're supposed to veer off there. Go through that log. Go ahead and kill that. There we go. Find us a... Yep. Alright. I've made it. No. We're here, Kupo. I don't see any more beasts, do you? No. Are you ready to face the king, Kupo? Then step closer to the ward. Okay. Raise your hands and focus. Don't get hit by that AoE. Oh! You knew I was gonna get hit. You knew if I was talking to you, I couldn't move.